What's up with the YouTube? Back again with another banger. As y'all see, I changed the name of my channel. It's no longer the Money Boys. It's Logical Thoughts. I felt it in my spirit. I felt it in my heart. I had to make a change. I had to separate myself from the old and in with the new. I had to name my channel something that describes my content more in detail. I felt it was the best thing to do moving forward with the content. So it's no longer the Money Boys, it's Logical Thoughts, because what we do over here, we analyze situations, we come up with solutions, we solve problems. Things change, life change, perspectives change, the type of people we deal with change, the type of women we entertain change, our views, everything changes the older you get. Well, some of us do. But the ones that pay attention, as we gain wisdom, understanding, and knowledge, we learn how to navigate and maneuver differently from what we was doing in the past. Things change, man. Things change. That's why over here, you can't put me in no niche. You can't chain me down to no niche. Everybody be like, oh, stick to a niche, stick to a niche, stick to a niche. I can't stick to a niche. It's like I got ADHD or something. I have to talk about multiple scenarios. I can't just stick to no one niche. Gotta be free. I feel like when they try to force you to a niche, it's like prison. I can't be in no one niche. I gotta be me. If the people can't rock with me for me, then them ain't the people I need to be around. Them ain't the people that need to be watching my channel. Because I have to be me. That's what you have to do in life. You have to be you. You have to do what's best for you and not worry about other people's opinions. Certain things I say in my content might rub people a certain way, but that's their issue. This is my truth. I'm living in my truth, living your truth. Do what you do what you know. Express yourself to the highest capabilities. Don't feel like you chained down to something and you gotta move accordingly because of a certain crowd or what people gonna say and how they're gonna judge you or look at you. I don't live like that. I don't live in fear. I don't live in other people's opinions. I live by my own opinions. I live by my own views of myself and views of how I look at the world. Everybody need different views. My view can be different from the next man's view, but it's good to get two different perspectives. You understand what I'm saying? So things change, man. Change or stay the same. Shout out to Steph. Every day we should be growing. Every day we should be elevating. Every day we should be gathering information. That's what it's about. When you living, when you roaming through this world, you are supposed to be gathering information to build up your character. Gathering information to build you up as a person. Things I used to think was cool in the past ain't cool no more, brother. In my younger years, I didn't have a conscience. I do now. Things I did in the past, I'm ashamed to mention. But I don't move like that now. It's all about having a proper perspective. It's all about moving with logic and not illogical perspectives. Things I used to react to, things I used to snap on, things I used to get upset about. That stuff don't bother me no more, and I don't react the same. I move different. The older we get, the wiser we get. Some of us, not all of us. Some people when they 40, 50, 60 years old still moving like they 17. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about change. You still you to the core. You still have the principles and the morals that was instilled in you since you was a child that helped you become the person that you are today. But the way you used to view things and the way you used to look at things and the way you used to get your emotions and everything involved in certain things, them things change. The car you drive changed. The food you eat changed. I used to eat pork. That was like 12 years ago. I used to eat that swine. I was dining on the swine. I don't dine on that swine no more. That thing filthy, disgusting. People be like, you Muslim? No, I'm not Muslim. I just don't eat nasty animals. I'm trying to clear the diet. I'm trying to, everything, one thing at a time. One thing at a time. It's only so much you can do. But as long as you're making little steps, little baby steps, they turn into big steps, then they turn into leaps. It's about moving forward. It's about progressing. It's about elevating. It's about looking at things from the proper perspective. That's what happened in our lives. A lot of us didn't have the proper perspective, so we was out here moving wild out here. We wasn't moving how we was supposed to move. That's why we was out here losing our heads, losing our minds, losing our freedoms, because we didn't have the proper perspective. That's all this life is about, is gathering the information and having the proper perspective. Moving forward in life and having a proper perspective. And that's what we doing over here. Like I said, people always get one-sided, sidetracked, not knowing that it's another door right next to that door that they keep bumping their head on. It's another door right there, bro. It's another outlet. You don't see it because you're blinded, because you don't have the proper perspective. This is what this game is all about, man. It's chess. It's chess. It ain't checkers. It ain't simple. You have to make your next move your best move, bro. You have to keep making every move. Every move needs to be calculated until it's checkmate. You are trying to defeat the game. And in order to defeat the game, you have to gather the wisdom, understanding, and knowledge on how to play the game, how to maneuver in the game, how the right outlet in the game. A lot of us didn't have the teachings or the father figures or the mentors in our life growing up. So we learned as we go. Especially me, the streets taught me in my younger years. Learned a lot of stuff from the streets. But as I got older, I took some of that street knowledge and I put in some of that, and I moved with some of that book knowledge too. As I got older, I start reading more. I start listening to different content. I listen to different music. Things change. Everything that you indulge in and that you're consuming has it's manipulating the way you think. It's manipulating the way you act. It's manipulating the way you move, whether you believe it or not. The type of music you listen to influence your actions. The type of people you hang around influence your actions. It really plays a big part in your life, whether you believe it or not, because it's subconsciously doing it, because that's all you know. That's why certain music you listen to puts you in a certain vibe. That's why certain people you hang around have you in a certain vibe. That's why certain habits and certain things you used to do in the past had you in a certain vibe, because it's influencing the way you think, the way you move, the way you navigate. It's all about moving and navigating in the right direction. Learn from your mistakes and keep moving forward. Ain't nothing in this world worth dwelling on or holding on to or feeling sorry about. We all made bad decisions, but now we have the wisdom, understanding, and knowledge, and we're moving forward. We're not worried about what we used to do. We're not dwelling on what we used to do. You know what I'm saying? It's about elevating and moving forward, progressing. If you're not progressing, you're digressing. So what are you doing? What are you doing? Things change, brothers. You have to adapt to the changes. The price of gas changed. The food costs changed. You can't complain about it. You just got to pay it. It ain't worth stressing out here. I see people stressing all the time. Oh, the food's going up, the gas going up. What are you going to do? Huh? You gonna pay it. So why are we complaining about it? You gonna pay it. All the stuff that's going out here that people worried about has nothing to do with you. It's out of your control. Just get focused. It's the problem. We all get distracted by stuff that don't have anything to do with us, stuff that's out of our control. We trying to control things we can't control, and then we start losing our minds out here. Control what you can't control. That's what it's about. Having the right mindset. Once you get your mind right, once you control your mind, you control your life, brothers. Once you control your mind, you control your life. The limitations disappear. The sky is the limit after that. All the things you thought you couldn't do, you can do once you get control over your mind. Because it's you versus you. It's you versus you. So, I just want to touch on this video, man. This is where we headed, man. Logical thoughts. Logical perspectives. Proper perspectives. Finding solutions. Staying out of our sorrows. Not dwelling. Moving forward. Moving accordingly. Treating people accordingly. That's what it's all about. Change or stay the same. And I can't stay the same. I gotta keep elevating. And no, I'm not gonna change the name of my channel no more. This is the final name. This is it. Logical Thoughts. That's how we coming. Real talk. Y'all stay positive out there, man. Y'all focus on y'all goals. Take care of your fam. And cut the people off who don't serve you no benefits no more. Who don't bring no value to your life anymore. That just take and take and take and take. It's time to cut that dead weight out of your life. If they ain't with you, they against you. Real talk. I'll chop it up with y'all later, man.